What's good, gang, and welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Y'all, today we're going to be talking about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Now, this is the thing. I was on the internet, and I seem to always see these battles or these conversations about who's the better rapper. If Cardi B can rap, because it ain't no if Nicki Minaj can rap. I mean, come on now, that's not even the question. But if Nicki Minaj is better than Cardi B, all of those little things. So I decided to go on TikTok, find a couple of videos that you guys, might like and kind of could break down what we're actually going to be talking about. But before we get into the videos, I do want to say this. This is not like a hate video towards Cardi B, because I think that a lot of people actually like Cardi B. I think Cardi B is very entertaining in her own way and the things that she chooses to, do. But I think that Cardi B does not take accountability for some of the things that she has done in this industry. And I feel like if Nicki Minaj has done some of the things that Cardi B has done, I feel like Nicki would not, people would not like her. And I feel like Cardi B has said some really weird things to black girls on the internet, you know what I'm saying, that would get anybody else canceled. But because Cardi B is Cardi B, they let her slide with everything. But, I feel like because of Nicki Minaj's pen, Nicki will always go down as the most legendary female rapper ever. I don't care who y'all think is popular and who y'all think is hot, whatever. Y'all got to just know that, you know what I'm saying? So I put together these TikToks and I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just to support my thesis. You feel what I'm saying? And let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same way. What team are you on? Are you team Nicki or are you team Cardi? Let me know in the comments and let's get into the videos, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And listen, if you want to see more videos with more versus battles like this, make sure that you also let me know in the comments what other videos y'all want to see. All right, y'all. Enjoy the video.
And if there's still black women that support Cardi B after she done called y'all monkeys and roaches, whoop-de-doo. Truth could really hit y'all over the head and y'all still choose to act slow. So y'all go act slow over there. She made music for y'all anyway. Y'all can't comprehend Nicki lyrics, so that's why y'all over there.
No shade, but if you think Cardi B is better than Nicki, you're just delusional. It's okay us to not like Nicki. Well, for y'all to not like Nicki. But when it comes to saying that Cardi B is better than Nicki, that's delusional. Because Trim haven't been here that long, and we all know that she's better than Cardi B. Let's be for real.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, grr. These bitches can't fuck with me. Blah. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Talking on my money phone. Woo. Shout out to my hoes that wear the pants like Kamala. Huh?
I wanna get married, like the girl, stepping on your shit, but we more like Betty, dummy and get your shit. Yeah, you, DLC, you want. Where my boy
Listen, Cardi B has no flow. I want this to be clear. I listen to rappers all the time who are not great lyricists, but you know what they have? They have a flow, they have a cadence, and they have flavor. When I listen to Cardi B, I see her reading from the fucking paper, just like, hey, I gotta lay this on the beat. It's no real vibe and execution to it.
I get it now. Lil' Kim's fans are the parents of Cardi B's fans, if you get what I'm trying to say. When that whole thing happened with Nicki and Lil' Kim, when Nicki came out or whatever and they went back, because I was a fan of I liked Lil' Kim, and I liked that Pink Friday diss, the one she did, whatever it was called, Pink Friday, I don't know. Lil' Kim bodied that. She had bars in that, all that. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling it. I was like, yo, Kim on her back. Kim's in her bag. She ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then Nicki came with the Romans Revenge, and because I'm a dude that I love music, but I like to I like wordplay and I like lyrics way better than everything else. I like, you gotta be, I like substance. I like when people get at people, very witty. They have bars and double entendres. I love all of that. I love my brain being fed when I'm listening to music. So when she came in Roman's Revenge, and I was just like, wow. The first bar she said, I was shocked, because she was like, I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. She didn't want to be Jasmine. She didn't want to be she wanted to be Aladdin. Aladdin was he was that guy. He was the waviest. He was above the clouds. He was, you know what I mean? That I was like blown away by that. I'm like, yo, This chick got bars, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, she knocked Kim out with that. In my opinion, she knocked Kim out with Roman's Revenge. It was just all around way better than Pink. But I loved Pink Friday too, this too. But Nicki won that, in my opinion. I don't want nobody getting mad. And then I was listening to my niece because she's a Cardi B fan, and her mother was a Lil Kim fan. So my niece was in there. I was air hustling. She was talking about Cardi B with her friends and all that, and I'm like, oh, I see where this stems from. So, so my sister's a Lil Kim fan. My niece likes Cardi B, but my niece grew up listening to Lil Kim, so that's why she loves. I get it. Little Kim's fans are the mothers of Cardi B's fan base. I get it. I see what's going on here. I finally figured it out. So I'm like, okay, that's what's going on. I like Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. Cardi B got mad. Cardi B got a classic album. And it's Diamond. You can't take that away from her. You know what I'm saying? But it's not fair, in my opinion, to compare her to Nicki, because Nicki writes her own music. I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, there be names in it." Yes, when a producer gives you a beat and he already has the song laid out, and he wants the hook to sound like this, and you agree to get on that song, and he wants you to say those words how you writ them and the way he wants them to sound, that's called producing. And yes, they get credit, writers credit for that. Doesn't mean that they're writing their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to say, I like Cardi B too. I like that whole Invasion of Privacy album is tight. But everybody knows Partisan wrote it, and everybody want to say, "Oh, I don't care," because Cardi B delivered it so well. So it's still a classic in my book. But what I'm gonna say is, she had writers as far as writing her verse. Partisan wrote songs. There's every song on her album there's a reference song from Party, right? So Party is not even a better lyricist than Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. So Cardi B can never be a better lyricist than Nicki. That's why it's unfair to compare the two. They're just different. People love Cardi B for her personality. People love Nicki for her musical talent. Cardi B's musical talent don't stand close to Nicki's, in my opinion. Now, I used to follow Cardi B on Instagram before she was doing music. Her personality was grand. It was funny. It was everything. She was the goofy girlfriend that you always wish you could have and vibe with and fall in love with. That's the type of girl Cardi B was on her Instagram, minus her being in the locker room, you know what I mean, at her stripper job. But her personality, I'm not going off of her job title, her personality as a woman, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, a real woman don't strip, blah, blah, blah. Let's forget about all of that. Her personality was A1. Dudes love a goofy, funny, you know what I mean, down to earth female, and that was her. Nicki, on the other hand, I've been told that she's a diva, she's mean. I don't know how true it is. And she's a mean girl, and I don't follow all of that. Because, you know, and Nicki also didn't have like a social media platform. She had one, but she wasn't on it, and she wasn't expressing her, sharing her everyday life like Cardi B was. So this is where Cardi B's the better. She's more approachable than Nicki. She's more lovable. Nicki's more standoffish, but she's more talented. And not saying Cardi B's not talented. She has talented ways about her. Just Nicki's more talented music wise. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get why people like them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? And I see now that Lil Kim fans are, you know, Cardi B fans, Cardi B's fans now. Lil Kim's fans are the mothers and fathers of Cardi B's fans. Lil Kim's fans, Cardi B fans are Cardi B fans by default from Lil Kim, in my opinion. That's all I was trying to say. And I love them both, you know what I'm saying? But Nicki, nobody comes close to that pen. Nicki pen game is just crazy, bro. Like, I be catching stuff from Nick. If Nicki be doing the same thing like Wayne does to me, I'll catch bars from Wayne like months later. Sometimes when I hear the song again a year later, I'll hear the song and catch a bar that I didn't catch. You know when you be watching the movie and you be like, damn, I ain't see that part. That's how I be when I be listening to Nicki songs. I be like, what the? It went over my head the first 5 times. You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. Like, I see, you know, and, you know, it's not fair to compare Cardi to Nicki. It's just not, because Cardi B can't, her pen just doesn't go that long. And Cardi B knows it. She knows that. She knows that her pen is not that long. You know what I'm saying? Even with the line on the motorsport line, with the, that wasn't a diss. If Cardi was a real lyricist, and I don't know how she don't know this, because she used to be at all the battle rap. She used to not host. She was one of the girls that hold up the rounds with the numbers, round 4, round 3, round. She was one of those girls. So, and she used to be standing in the crowd listening to dudes rap all the time. That was not a diss, if you listen to that bar. But people are going to drag it and try to make it seem like it is a diss. But it wasn't a diss. But whatever. What I was trying to say was, Lil Kim's fans are Cardi B fans by default. Word to mother. I see it now. I see it. I peeped it. Everybody who's mad, all the people who were mad about Lil Kim knocking Kim out the box, and she did. Don't say she didn't. Kim is out of here. She ain't making no hits. She ain't got nothing. And I love Kim to death. Lil Kim was you know what I mean? She was the blueprint of the swag with the switching the wig colors and all of that, and having a boob out and with the thing over the nipple, and just the fashion of it, and you know what I'm saying, and the hardcore rhymes with the deep tone with the beat. She killed all of that. But when Nicki came, you know what I'm saying, Nicki brought something different. She brought a more faster, more upbeat, more lyrical, way more lyrical talent in the game. That's all I'm saying. Peace. Oh yeah.
Y'all really need to stop acting like Nicki is losing her mind, is losing her brain cells. Because let me tell you something, this woman is smart AF. That's a whole nother story for another story. Let me just tell you something right now. A Sag is not going to speak up to peasants unless it's necessary. A Sag is not going to speak up, right? Unless provoked or it needs to be the motherfucking said, okay? And let me preface this. I am not a Barb. I am not a stan. But however, I do F with Nicki. I actually F with both of them, for real. Some days I'm feeling Cardi. Some days I'm feeling Nicki. I'm not a biased person. I'm just being logical here. This whole issue is really about stats being messed with. That's really what it's about. Let's say you are 1% in your craft. Okay, let's say you the top in your game. Clearly, it's going to be some competitors trying to keep up with you, trying to take you down, trying to mess with your numbers. Okay, and so are you just gonna let them, the business that run that, or the organization that runs certain platforms? Are you just going to sit back and let them do what they do? No, you're not. You're going to speak up because you know it's wrong. and you're going to call it what it is. I'm trying to tell you, this is something bigger than like them little words exchanges that they got going on. Now, however, I do feel as though Nicki shouldn't stoop down to her level and start talking about kids and all that, because that's just like distasteful. I feel like her value is just depreciating when she be opening her mouth on Twitter. But I digress. This whole situation is bigger than what y'all think. Okay? Way bigger. These are organizations literally fucking with her numbers and shit like that. Literally. Signing up people to take her down, i.e. Cardi B. If somebody offer you a couple of millions to try to take a competition down or whatever you need to do to take a threat down, you're going to take it. I'm sorry. You're just going to take it. I don't care what nobody says. Fuck it, I might fucking take it. Shit. It depends who it is, because if I value someone like Nicki Minaj, if I value her, I'm not doing that. But other people would. So y'all need to really stop acting, because I've seen a lot of videos on here and make it seem like Nicki is just, oh my god, she like, I'm no longer supporting her, just like literally like speaking so bad on her, when y'all are so surface level thinking. Y'all need to start peeling the layers back. Need to start digging deeper, okay? Because a Sag, I promise you, I put this on everything. We are not opening our mouths unless it needs to be. Like, I promise you we're not. Because I honestly believe we are the ones that literally don't give a fuck. Like, that literally, I think we're the number ones that just don't give a fuck unless we have to give a fuck now. Because now you're messing with my character, you're messing with my brand and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We typically don't give a fuck. To say, y'all need to understand this is bigger than them little tits for tats. Nicki is tired of all these threats and opportunists coming at her and devaluing her worth. And I really don't blame her, because if somebody constantly keep fucking with me and provoking me and you have to understand, I heard that like Cardi B only sold technically like less than 200K. You know what I'm saying? And so allegedly they boosted up her numbers, making it seem like she made over 200K or some shit like that, when it was when Nicki technically sold more than she did, but they was like, oh no, like we have to take 100K away from, you know what I'm saying? Because technically they're saying that Nicki made like 300 and something K. So I don't know. When shit starts to be unfair, I feel like that's when people really need to speak up about shit like that. And you would too. Stop acting like you wouldn't speak up if shit was a little sus. Okay? That's really what it is. So I just feel like the Queen Nicki shouldn't be stooping down to like people who want you as your mentor. Like, you really should be scooping down to their level, and like, I don't know, like, some instances she just really needs to be moving like Beyonce. Like, we all get it, Nicki, like, you are the queen. We know you're the queen. You don't need to constantly prove that. I don't know. That's the only part of the situation. But the other stuff, I'm telling you, just think of motherfucking Michael Jackson and motherfucking Prince and what do you call it, Whitney Houston. They were the top of the top, and now they're gone. And you want to know why? Because motherfuckers don't want to see them win. Like, they're not just gone out of face of nothing. That's what the media is going to tell you. They're gone and suicide or I should know. I'm trying to tell you, these people were set up. They wasn't following the rules. They wasn't technically abiding by the code. That's why they're gone. Michael Jackson was that. So the music industry is so like satanic, I believe, and greedy, full of greedy motherfuckers, that they will do anything. If they can take people's lives, I'm sure they can mess with Nicki and do some other crazy shit. Just imagine, Nicki's at the top of her game in the rap industry. So just imagine. I need to really start thinking deeper.
So music-wise, you choose Cardi over Nicki or Nicki over Cardi?
I think that Nicki is a beast, and I think that Cardi's savage.
But
So
do
I
you
like
know,
them both.
Do you know? Because
I love Nicki.
Because Nicki, she came out blaring. Guns blazing.
But I love Cardi.
that Cardi doesn't write her own music.
Oh, no? But didn't Safari help Nicki with all her music and shit? So, yeah, same shit.
So Little Kim is better than Nicki.
100 times. We all know that. Come on now.
So now when you say Little Kim is number one, you're saying that musically or just based off her legacy, like her legend status? Just for putting...
Legend, yeah.
Paving the way.
Paved Nicki's way for sure. 100%.
This is a kind reminder that Cardi B isn't a rapper, she is a hustler. And so when she was presented with the opportunity to help a label beat the label that Nicki is signed to and outperform Nicki, that's when Atlantic Records signed Cardi B and wanted her to succeed past Nicki Minaj because they wanted an artist, you know, like Nicki Minaj. And so there is, it's just like she knows this herself. She doesn't try to do better. Her job is to act. That is why we're so big on authenticity, because if you rap, but if you act, act.
For me, my issue with Cardi is the delivery. It's the delivery. And it's not so much that like this kind of music is the type of music you want to listen to in the club and it makes you feel like a bad bee. Like it's dope, but am I gonna like play her music like just when I'm like driving in my car? Unless I'm trying to get turned up, am I gonna play her music in my car or in my home and just like really enjoy it the way that I would used to enjoy Nicki Minaj's first few albums? No, I'm not gonna do that. Again, it's probably a generational thing, right? I'm not Cardi B's era, but I do recognize that she has some lit music that you want to hear in the night in the club. She has some lit music, but so this is gonna be biased. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, it's a hard one. I would have to compare them in terms of behind the scenes and
This might sound like a hater ass take, but I'm gonna need y'all to hear me out, okay? The reason why I can't get behind most Cardi B tracks is because them shits be sounding like she ain't write none of that, bro. Like you'll hear a Nicki Minaj track where she really barring out and you'll be like, yeah, she wrote that, or at least she wrote most of that, right? You'll hear like a Glorilla track where you're like, oh, sound like she probably had some help on that, but I guarantee you she was in the writing sessions for that because it still sounds authentic to her, right? I'll hear a Cardi B track and I'm like, bruh, ain't no way you wrote none of that shit. And I don't even want to sound like a hater right now, but some Cardi B verses be so bar heavy, like so pen heavy, so rap intricate that I'm like, bro, I know you're not spending hours and hours out of your day pen to pad trying to perfect this verse, you know what I'm saying? Like most Cardi B songs sound like a ghostwriter gave her a demo track that was finished top to bottom, and she goes in the booth and she does it exactly like that top to bottom and doesn't add any creative insight to it at all. And I won't be one of those people that's like, oh, you gotta write every single bar of every single part of your song, or you're not a rapper. Nah, that's how you make a mediocre ass song, when you're not taking input from other people. But that being said, I will say rap is just different to where it needs to sound authentic to you, like something you would actually say, or I just can't get behind it, bro.
To New York, everybody, I am the Empress. The liberals voted for me. It's a full house, everybody's here. No wonder my internet going slow. Y'all taking all the service.
I was fine with leaving everything good and, just being, we can be happy for each other. We can exist and do our thing and be happy. There's nothing that really makes me not like you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know the things that I spoke to you about in that hotel room. We gonna keep that between me and you. London on the Track was so disappointed. I felt so bad for him. He was like, damn, he tried everything. But once they thought that if your girlfriend says somebody's dissing me, of course you're not going to do a video with them. I get it. You know? But I wasn't dissing you. And then on Motorsport, you said I was dissing you because I called you a quarterback. When Lil Wayne said that was the best compliment I've ever given a female rapper ever. Then they said that I was dissing Offset on the Me and My Amigos. No, not Offset. That's a bar. That I wasn't dissing Offset, but she told him I was dissing him. So it was, they've planted a lot of this, seeds for them for those people not to like me. She did. And she succeeded. Because I don't speak up.
Y'all can't tell me that this isn't copying. This is literally the same concept, and Cardi B has been doing things like this lately. Copying Nicki Minaj just to get her fans to interact with her, so she can get free promo for her album. But the thing is, this leaves you without no identity, because everything you have done till now, Nicki Minaj has done it before. And I really love Cardi B and I love Nicki Minaj, but I feel like Cardi B needs to have her own lane somehow. And let's not forget that she also copied Nicki Minaj and the other cover album also. And like, this is literally the same concept and also the same fit. So I'm just guessing this is not a coincidence. Like, it happens once, it happens twice, but every time? Like, this gotta be done on purpose. Like, I just feel it. She just wanna create more controversy about her copying Nicki Minaj so people can talk more about her, cause this is Nicki coded. And this is just my opinion, how I do feel about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do y'all think Cardi B is copying Nicki, or this is just a coincidence?
And there is an album. So you talking about no album with what? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be fucking crying. Because I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna have hits. I'm gonna be on top. That's a fact. Y'all better you don't y'all never watch the Freddie Odd Parents when they say you gotta be careful what you wish for because what you be wishing for is not what you're gonna want. The fuck? Yeah, I understand when my fans ask for my album because duh. But when my ops ask for my album, like, why? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen when I drop my album? You think it's gonna flop? You know it's not gonna flop. You know it's not. So just stop. I know it's not gonna flop. I'm confident it's not gonna flop. I put that on my soul. I put that on your mother's soul. I put that on all your dads, bitch. All your dads and your lives, bitch. On yours.
That's right. Bye. Fashion Nova.
Feel free to disagree, but in light of this whole Nicki versus Cardi thing, when Nicki's getting cancelled and now y'all are trying to, how do I put it? It has always been Cardi versus Nicki, and then everybody's like, okay, and Cardi has always been the better rapper. Cardi has always been... I'm not a bab. I'm not a fan of Nicki, I'm not a fan of Cardi. But let's be so for real. Cardi B is a better person. Sure, no problem. I love her as a person. Not a fan, but from what I've seen, I love her. But have y'all heard the Nicki song? That woman has bars, like, Jesus. I wasn't even listening to her that much until this whole thing, and then I listened to the two of them side by side, because I kept guessing a lot more of her on my FYP. Hey, maybe we should calm down, though. Nicki is the better rapper. Terrible person, but definitely the better rapper. Like, it's okay. If we were talking Nicki versus Meg, I feel like Meg's a better rapper than Cardi. Don't come for me.
Because I really saw people in comments talking about Ra acting like she. I have the footage! And I'm sure that building has the footage too. Common sense would tell y'all that. 21 Savage backs out of 2 videos because he's on a single with you. Not only that, you asked me to be on your second single. My manager, G. Roberson, is right here. Didn't you speak to, what's the nigga name? First manager, G? What's his name? Shaft. You asked me to be on your second single, and I said no because I feel like it's too much because Motorsport was about to come out. Now you acting like you lovey-dovey with them girls. Why you ain't asked Remy and Kim to be on your single, baby girl?
Stop the bags.
You understand? Like, there's so many things I can say, and I don't. You had cocksucker of the month, Jason Lee, go and tell people I'm stopping bags. They strategically put out these lies, but, with people from her camp. If I tell you what Kaiser said about you, it'll be a war. I've kept my lips sealed because I don't need to be messy. I'm in a great place in my life. I love my life. I love where I am in life.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Oh, Cardi B, every time.
Why?
Well, I really love her personality. She's so funny. She always says what's on her mind. She's so unfiltered. I love seeing her videos of her on social media. And yeah, she's just like me. She's so relatable.
So what is your favorite Cardi B song?
Oh. All of them.
Can you give me a lyric?
It's not coming to the tip of my tongue right now, but
you can't name one song.
All of them.
Nicki Minaj or
Nicki,
Cardi B?
Nicki Tanya, every time. The motherfucking queen. Okay.
Why?
Well, she has the best bars in the game, the best punchlines, double, triple, quadruple entendres. She has 5 studio albums, another one on the way, best world tour, where I got this t-shirt from, best production value. She's been in the game almost 20 years strong, still going.
What's your favorite Nicki Minaj song?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Red Ruby to Sleaze. I've been bumping that one lately. Only on them C's if it's breeze. Red Ruby to Sleaze, Chinese on my sleeve. These wannabe Chun-Lees anyway, ni hao. Just a message to all the other girls out there who think that they can stop the queen when they can't come close. But it's Nicki every single time. Thank you for asking.
Who cares that Nicki has beef with all these people? Quite literally, who cares? Think about all the people that Drake has beef with in the industry. Does that mean that he is not one of the best rap artists? Who cares? Who cares? As far as Lil' Kim goes and her stealing her style or whatever you want to say about that, Lil' Kim has solidified herself as a female rap artist. So nobody's going to ever say that Lil' Kim is not a good rapper. She solidified herself already. So we're not even going to bring Lil' Kim into this conversation. And also, a part of hip hop is being the best at what you do and telling everybody that I'm the best at what I do. That's all Nicki Minaj is doing is I'm the best at what I do. I am the best female rap artist. She is the best female rap artist, and you cannot argue with that. Just because you don't like her personality, okay.
Y'all can hate the fact that Nicki Minaj was with Trump. I can understand that one. But she have been speaking some truth about what's going on in the industry. And for that, I know they're going to use this Trump angle to make people hate her even worse. She exposing the fact that these people out here eating babies. It takes someone like her that's in the industry, that been around a lot of people, to tell the truth. Because people like me and all the other people like me that's been talking about it, people don't really care. They hear it, but they like, you're not in the industry. But when she said, people like, okay, now I believe it. She also exposing the fact that people are sacrificing their friends and family. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look it up. Go search Nicki Minaj's name on X, and you will see. This shit crazy, fool. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to take her out to dinner.
Okay, y'all, so we're going to talk Destiny Swap, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. So, for more context, y'all, there's a movie called Oh God, You Devil. It stars George Burns. One thing that the devil has to do? He has to tell you the truth. And a lot of times, in today's times, the truth comes in movies. Okay? So, with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and the entertainment industry, period. Yes. A lot of us, before we even come to earth, agree to do what we are doing before we are even born. No one is here by accident, okay? Everyone has a destiny, all right? Now, with the entertainment industry, a lot of them sign these contracts. It's literally the deal with the devil. However, not in no spooky form, which y'all think, oh, the devil wants you, ooh, bitch, no. And they want it back in blood. Nicki Minaj agreed to do whatever she agreed to do before she got here, and so did Cardi B. The devil had their plans, but what the devil didn't plan on is Nicki Minaj greatness not being able to be dismissed just like that. And that Nicki Minaj did not play the game. Okay? At some point, she decided she was going to do something different. And she had garnered a fan base that allowed her, when her time was up, Cardi B time was supposed to come in because the industry wants to promote something. One, youth. Two, the agenda of sleeping around, chaos for the people that it's meant for. Cardi B music targets black women and black culture, and what they want for our culture is for us to not grow or to step into our rightful place as gods and goddesses. So they feed us with this music, and it's not just Cardi B music, because some of Nicki Minaj music is the same way. But they feed us through with this music of popping pills, of killing one another, of being hoes, being sluts, and being immoral and unethical. That's why she's a married woman with a baby with another man. Okay? So, the problem is Nicki didn't follow the program. She did not turn over the reins to Cardi. And they're having a hard time selling it to the people. So, what is behind Cardi, like Kanye says, she's an industry plant, is payola. Sympathy and payola. And a lot of the comments in regards to Cardi B are bots. Okay? It's all of it's manufactured. She has no talent. She has writers. She's reciting. And a lot of y'all can't even recite the shit that she recites. So knock it off. So, to wrap this up, Nicki didn't play the game and they're having a hard time replacing her with Cardi. So the next move is like they do in the UK with the royal family over there. They use the media to assassinate people's character. That's it. And everything that I said is alleged.
You know, I was like, oh my God, I used to go to church on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday every week. Like literally 3 days out of the week. But then sometimes you can be in an industry as well that pulls you away even more. So
I just saw this post. Somebody said Nicki be bored. This female rap game is boring. She is not lying, y'all. I can't even find a caption for my next post. I'm like, usually, I have a good little Nicki verse, but I forgot to use them all. Nicki, it's time to start putting music back out. I keep telling you, we need that little fifth, sixth thing, documentary, something, because these rappers need you. Like, we so bored. We over here watching your old stuff, trying to mimic it. Like, Nicki, you understand how important you are in this rap game. These girls are rapping about the same things and the same little 1-2 flows that they know. Like, we teach them. Teacher, we need you. Like, get off vacation. Get off vacation. Because these rap girls need you. I need you. My Instagram post needs you. I was like looking for a song up there. I was like, I need me a new Nicki song. Like, come on. Come on. We miss you.
Now, before we get to the next video now, here's something that you guys can be actually doing while you're bored. If you like to play games, you could literally get paid for it, okay? And I'm talking about all you gotta do is hit the link in my description, scan the QR code that's literally on the screen right now, and you can download and sign up and play for free right now. I'm talking about right away, okay? It's simple. All you have to do is download and create an account with your email and your password. It literally takes seconds. Inside, you'll see a wall of games and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through the levels, and the cash lands right into your free cash account, y'all. It's like turning your downtime into a side hustle. Like, what are we doing? That's what we need to be doing, okay? Some people pull like $10 to $20 a day. If you put in the effort, y'all, you can literally be making even more. And y'all already know, just like any other app, if you spend a couple of bucks inside of the game, you can kind of hit the levels a little bit faster, which unlocks bigger offers and payouts. That's how some of the users earn up to like $500 or even more, you know what I'm saying, on certain offers. Now, but if you don't have time to, money to spend on, you know what I'm saying, spending anything extra inside of the app, you can stick to the free levels and still cash out. The only point is, instead of you just sitting around scrolling, you will be playing games and earning money at the same time. When it's time to cash out, you got options. You got PayPal and gift cards, okay? So if you're curious, hit the link in my description or scan the code on the screen. Download the app right now for free so you can start making money in your spare time, okay? All you have to do is use the QR code on the screen right now. You can also get a $5 bonus just to kick